God says, this is not a joke. This is about money. 2 people from your family are taking everything behind your back. Don't skip. Listen to me now. Stop scrolling right now. This isn't something you can ignore. What I'm telling you carries weight in the spirit and in your life. If you walk away from this without listening, you may lose something you can never get back. I'm not warning you to scare you. I'm warning you to prepare you. Comment Amen if your heart is open to hear what I'm saying. This is not imagination. This is not drama. This is not superstition. This is truth. There are 2 people connected to you by blood or by bond who are working in the dark. They smile in front of you. They speak sweetly when you're around, but they are building something behind you that you know nothing about. And it's not just gossip. It's not just betrayal. It's about your money. The resources that I intended for your peace, your rest, your children's future, someone close, is draining it from the back door while you're focused on the front. You've been praying, asking me why things keep slipping through your hands, why the breakthrough always feels close but never fully comes, why doors open and somehow shut without explanation. You've thought it was just delay. You blamed yourself. But today, I'm lifting the veil. You need to see what's been hidden. The enemy has found a way into your household, not by force, but through familiarity. They're using what you told them in confidence. They're using your patterns, your giving, your generosity. And while you thought you were building a family that stands together, 2 of them have chosen greed over loyalty. They are walking with Cain's heart, jealous and driven by what they feel entitled to. You didn't do anything wrong. You loved, you shared, you trusted. But not everyone who eats at your table is grateful. Some are plotting even while they sit across from you. Comment 1111 if you believe this is for you. Now listen, I'm not telling you this so you live in fear. I'm not uncovering this so you build walls around your heart. I'm speaking because I'm your God, and I don't let my chosen ones walk blindly into traps. I protect, I reveal, I intervene, and today I'm doing all 3. This is the moment where I shine light into the corner of your life that's been growing mold in silence. I'm cleaning it out. I've seen the nights you cried, not even knowing why you felt so heavy. That unease in your spirit wasn't random. It was me stirring you. My spirit has been whispering, but now I am speaking loud because time is moving quickly. You're entering a season where everything is going to shift, and you cannot afford to carry wolves dressed in loyalty into the land of your blessing. This money I'm talking about, it isn't just paper. It's your stability. It's your inheritance. It's what I've ordained to elevate you to the next season. But if you stay blind to the leeches, you'll work harder and see less. And that's not my will for you. I came that you may have life and have it abundantly. But abundance doesn't stay where dishonor lives. You need to recognize who is draining you while calling it help. The enemy doesn't always come in horns. Sometimes he uses familiar faces. And right now he has disguised himself in your inner circle. But I'm cutting off his access. I'm removing hands from what's not theirs. I'm sealing the cracks where your blessing was leaking. You are not losing because I've forgotten you. You are being tested because you're getting closer to what I promised you. Let me make this clear. You were born for more than survival. I didn't place you on this earth just to suffer loss after loss. You have purpose. You are my child. My eyes are on you. My hand is over your life. And no weapon, not even a silent one formed by someone in your house, can prosper if you stay close to me. I know it hurts to think someone you love could betray you. I know it cuts deep to even imagine it. But didn't I warn my son's disciples that one of them would betray him? It was not an outsider who sold Jesus out. It was one of his own. If he went through it, don't think you're being punished when you experience the same. I allowed it so you could learn, grow, and move wiser. You've been sowing. You've been faithful. You've been praying even when it felt dry. Now I'm telling you, watch how I move. I will expose what's been happening, not to shame but to free you. You're not going to walk into this next season naive. You're going in with clarity and strength. You're going in guarded by me. The angels assigned to you are already positioned. Let this word sink into your spirit. You will recover. You will not be robbed again. You will not be the victim of secret hands anymore. I'm canceling the plan. I'm restoring what's been taken, and I'm doing it swiftly. You may feel blindsided, but I've already seen the ending, and you come out on top. If you've ever wondered why I didn't elevate you earlier, why the blessing seemed delayed, this is why. I needed you to see this before I released more. I will never bless you beyond what your boundaries can protect. You were asking for overflow, but I saw the holes. Now I'm sealing them. Now I'm shifting the people around you. It may feel like loss, but it's divine replacement. Don't grieve what I remove. Don't run after what I expose. Let me do the surgery. Let me clean the infection. You have bigger things to focus on, and I'm going to give you back your peace. You're about to breathe again. You're about to sleep without heaviness. The lies spoken behind your back will not stand. I heard them. I know the full truth, even what was never said to your face, and I will deal with it. A neuroscientist says yes, a 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This is your moment. This is the turning point. This is the beginning of the reversal. I'm shaking the table, not to punish you, but to prepare you for more. And after this, you will walk differently. You will give differently. You will love wisely. And you will see that even in betrayal, I was working for your good. This is not just conflict. This is not misunderstanding. This is betrayal. And the kind that hurts the most is the one that comes from people you would have given everything to. That's exactly what's been happening. But I see it all. Nothing escapes my eyes. You need to understand this. What's been taken from you wasn't lost. It was stolen. And not by strangers, by those you've loved, by those you defended. The enemy used their envy and silence to creep in like a shadow. They didn't shout it. They whispered it. They didn't grab it. They eased into it when you weren't looking. And now, I am lifting the curtain. Because I will not allow what I gave you to be drained any longer. You were born into this family, but not everyone in your family carries the same spirit. You carry my spirit. You carry favor. You carry calling. You carry anointing. That's why you've always felt the weight of everything. That's why you've always had to pick up the pieces others left broken. But this time, it's different. This time, I'm stepping in because this is not a test, it's theft. And heaven has declared that it ends now. Some of them called it help when they asked, but I saw the heart behind it. They never planned to give back. They never planned to honor what you've done. They made you feel guilty for setting boundaries. They took your kindness for weakness. But I never did. I saw your heart. I heard the prayers you whispered when no one understood. I watched you give even when you had barely enough for yourself. Comment 333 to declare your faith in what I'm revealing to you. I've heard you say, "Why do I keep going through this?" You feel like the one who carries the burden while others carry the reward. But I'm telling you today, I didn't forget you. I have been storing up every seed you've planted, every tear you've cried, every dollar you gave when you didn't have to. I don't just reward in heaven, I bless on earth. And your blessing is coming, but I need to clear your path first. I'm not just restoring what was taken, I'm adding interest. I'm giving you double for your trouble. But I will not pour into a vessel with cracks. I will not anoint a cup that leaks. And right now, you have a leak in your circle. They speak your name with their mouths, but curse your steps with their actions. And I will not allow them to drink from your overflow any longer. You've felt it, haven't you? That heaviness when you think about certain people, that quiet voice telling you something doesn't feel right. That's not paranoia. That's discernment. That's me. My spirit has been nudging you, but now I am making it plain. I am showing you exactly who has been pulling you down while pretending to lift you up. This money, this blessing, it's sacred. It's not just for you. It's for generations after you. It's the beginning of legacy. And I will not let generational wealth be stolen by generational patterns of betrayal. You are the one I chose to break the curse. That's why the enemy hit you hardest. That's why you felt so drained. Because you've been carrying both the pain and the promise. And now I'm telling you, enough is enough. You will no longer be manipulated by emotional guilt. You will no longer be pressured to provide for those who only take. You will no longer confuse loyalty with bondage. I am cutting cords that were never tied in truth. You will be free. Free to grow. Free to thrive. Free to move into your next season without dragging their weight behind you. They used your love as a ladder, but never planned to lift you with them. They mimicked your language but didn't carry your heart. They wanted your results without your sacrifice, but I saw it all. And I am stepping in not just to expose but to protect. Don't second-guess yourself now. Don't apologize for making wise decisions. Don't feel guilty for choosing peace over fake unity. I didn't call you to be everyone's provider. I called you to be a light. And even light needs protection from those who would use it without gratitude. You may lose some people, but you're not losing your blessing. You may cry, but you will rise stronger. I am pruning your circle so your fruit can grow, and what I'm about to pour into your life cannot be shared with those who only know how to take. Comment 555 if you're ready to walk in protection and truth. This is a divine reset. I'm resetting your finances. I'm resetting your peace. I'm resetting your standards. From now on, you will walk in wisdom. You will speak with boldness. You will give with discernment. You will not pour into people who never intend to fill back. I know your heart. I created it, and I know how hard it is to accept what I'm showing you. But I love you too much to let you walk into a storm unprepared. I am your Father. I cover you. I shield you. I favor you. You will never be left defenseless. But you must open your eyes. You must listen. This is not a joke. This is not something to ignore. It is about your money, your future, and your legacy. And I promise you this, if you trust me in this, I will lead you into a season where the blessings won't be stolen, the peace won't be temporary, and the joy won't be faked. You will know who truly stands with you, and you will walk in such clarity, no one will ever be able to deceive you again. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed. A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now you can reverse it. Say these 9 words, and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The enemy knows he can't stop what I've already ordained for you, so he's trying to distract you, divide you, and drain you through the people you least expected. But what he didn't count on was me stepping in like this, waking you up and revealing what's been hidden for far too long. The reason you feel so torn, so tired, so confused lately is because you've been carrying what was never yours to carry. their burdens, their debts, their expectations. You've been trying to hold the family together while others are secretly tearing your peace apart, and you've blamed yourself. You've wondered if you were doing something wrong. But today, I release you from that guilt. You have been faithful. You have been kind. You have been patient. But now, I am giving you eyes to see and strength to let go. They've been touching what I never gave them permission to touch. They've been using your resources for their gain, not for your family's good. And every time you took a step forward, they pulled something from beneath you. It's not just money, it's time, trust, energy, and opportunity. But I am reclaiming it all. You may feel like you've lost years to this pattern, but I restore time. I bring back what was stolen, and I do it in ways that go beyond what you thought was possible. Comment 1212 if you receive this restoration in your spirit. You've asked me for clarity, and now I'm giving it to you. This is why certain blessings were delayed. This is why the job didn't last, or the deal fell through. It wasn't because I wasn't listening, it was because I was protecting you from building your next season on a foundation that was quietly being stolen beneath your feet. I don't bless mess, I bless order. And I'm bringing divine order into your life right now. You're not crazy for feeling like something's off. You're not imagining things. That uneasiness in your gut was me. That tightness in your chest when you thought about certain conversations, that was my warning. And now I'm confirming it. Yes, it's happening. Yes, it's been going on for longer than you thought. And yes, I'm ending it. You've suffered in silence long enough. You've smiled through the pain long enough. You've hoped they would change. But they've chosen their path. And now, I'm leading you out of the trap they set for you. I want you to listen closely. You don't need revenge. You don't need to argue. You don't need to prove yourself. I will vindicate you. I will make the truth known. I will elevate you in front of the very ones who thought you would stay down. I'm not just healing your finances, I'm healing your heart from the betrayal, because this kind of wound runs deep. But I'm the God who restores what's broken, and I'm healing you layer by layer. Some people have been feeding off your blessings like parasites. And you've allowed it because you thought it was love, you thought it was your responsibility. But I never called you to carry leeches. I called you to be a leader, and leaders walk with wisdom. Leaders protect their oil. Leaders know when to pour and when to pull back. You are entering a season where you must protect what I'm giving you, not with fear, but with discernment. Comment 777 if you're ready to walk in God's wisdom. This next chapter of your life will be different. You're going to feel lighter. You're going to notice who's really for you. I will expose hearts. I will reveal motives, not to break you, but to build you up stronger than before. You've been building on a shaky foundation, and now I'm giving you a solid place to stand. I'm cutting ties that were only connected through manipulation, and I'm strengthening the ones that are rooted in truth. I am your provider, not people. I am your source, not your family. I used them to get some things to you in the past, but they are not the ones who sustain you. I do, and if I have to remove them to protect you, I will. If I have to rearrange your circle to make sure you walk in peace, I will. I don't need their approval to bless you. I don't need their permission to raise you up. You may feel alone in this, but you're not. I am right beside you. I will walk you through the grief of losing who you thought they were. I will fill every emotional gap left behind. And I will show you what real love, real loyalty, and real covering looks like. You don't need to settle for false unity just to feel accepted. I have already accepted you. I have already chosen you. And no betrayal can cancel my favor. It's time to stop explaining yourself. Stop shrinking to keep others comfortable. Stop overextending yourself for people who would never do the same. I am bringing you into a season of alignment. No more draining relationships, no more secret attacks, no more missed opportunities. You are stepping into clarity, freedom, and authority. I am raising your voice. You will no longer be silent. You will no longer sit back while others mishandle you. I'm stirring your boldness. I'm restoring your courage. And you will speak when I tell you to speak. You will act when I lead you to act. I've placed my spirit in you. You don't have to second-guess your steps. I will guide every one. The enemy saw how close you were to breakthrough. That's why he sent distraction. That's why these people started acting strange. It's not a coincidence. It's warfare. But you're not fighting this battle alone. I'm surrounding you with angels. I'm placing a hedge around your home, your mind, your finances, your health, and your future. What was taken will be returned. What was lost will be restored. What was broken will be rebuilt. You are not going under. You are rising up. And the same ones who tried to hold you back will witness your elevation. But this time, they won't have access. This time, they won't be able to come with you. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. I know what to remove and when. I know who is real and who is pretending. I know what you need and what's been keeping you from it. I see it all, and I am working it out. Not tomorrow, not next year. Now. I'm working now. You may not see all the changes yet, but trust me, they've already started. That ends now. I'm not just speaking to inform you, I'm speaking to deliver you. Because what's happening around you isn't just a financial issue, it's spiritual. It's about control, manipulation, and hidden motives. And I will not let it continue. You didn't deserve to be taken advantage of. You didn't deserve to be used for what you could give and then ignored when you needed something back. That's not love. That's not family. That's exploitation. And I didn't create you to be anyone's backup plan. I created you with purpose, with value, with divine favor. I placed something inside of you that no one can take, but the enemy has tried to make you forget it. Today, I'm reminding you who you are. You are not here to be drained. You are not here to carry the weight of everyone's irresponsibility. You are not here to be the one who works hard while others sit back and collect from your effort. I blessed you so that you could build, but how can you build when others are tearing down what you make as fast as you make it? How can you rise when they keep pulling you back into their patterns, their games, their drama? Comment 999 if you know God is cutting this off for good. This betrayal didn't start yesterday. It's been slowly growing. One small thing here, one subtle lie there, one unexplained transaction, one twisted excuse. And you told yourself it was small. You didn't want to accuse. You wanted to believe the best. You thought love meant looking the other way. But love doesn't mean staying blind. Love doesn't mean tolerating sabotage. And love doesn't mean letting people rob you in the name of relationship. I've seen the sacrifices you made. I've seen you go without so others could have. I've seen you cover their faults. I've watched you bite your tongue to keep peace. But the peace you were protecting was fake. It was only peace for them while it was torment for you. That's not my definition of peace. My peace doesn't cost you your sanity. My peace doesn't require you to be used. I'm coming for what was stolen. I'm restoring not just what they took, but what you were too tired to fight for. Because I never intended for you to fight this battle alone. You've tried to stay strong, but the truth is, this has worn you down. You've questioned your worth. You've questioned your future. You've even questioned if I was still with you, but I never left. I've been here all along. And now, I'm stepping forward in power to defend you. Comment 1010 if you believe God is stepping in right now. You may not have all the proof in your hands, but I'm giving you something greater: spiritual confirmation. I'm giving you peace in your gut and clarity in your spirit. I'm giving you wisdom that exposes lies without even needing a confession. Because when I speak, I don't need receipts. I am the witness. I am the judge. I am the one who sees in secret and rewards in the open. Let me be clear, what they did will not prosper. The money they touched will not grow. The decisions they made behind your back will not bear fruit. Because I will not bless what was built on deceit, and I will not allow my chosen to be left empty. You will not walk away from this empty-handed. You will walk away free, protected, and with double what you lost. This exposure isn't punishment, it's rescue. I'm not trying to break your heart. I'm trying to save it. I'm not trying to divide your family. I'm trying to deliver you from the burden of carrying people who never carried you. I'm not trying to embarrass anyone. But I will protect the ones who walk with integrity, and I will deal with those who hide behind masks. You've blamed yourself for too long. You've thought, maybe if I was more patient, more generous, more quiet, more forgiving. But stop. You were not the problem. Your light exposed their shadows. Your blessings triggered their envy. Your growth made them uncomfortable. And instead of celebrating what I gave you, they schemed to take it for themselves. But I never sleep. I never miss a move. And I will not let you stay in the dark another day. This is a clean break, a spiritual reset. I'm making room for people who truly love you, who speak your name in prayer, not in plots, who show up without needing to take something from you, who carry your burdens with you, not behind your back. This is the beginning of better. You are walking out of false loyalty into divine alignment. You are stepping out of cycles of being drained and into seasons of overflow. And from this day forward, I'm going to bless you in ways no one can interfere with. I'm going to give you ideas that can't be stolen, favor that can't be manipulated, and peace that no one can disrupt. I'm going to close every open door that allowed the wrong ones in, not to hurt you, but to finally give you the freedom to breathe again. You've done enough crying, you've done enough apologizing, you've done enough sacrificing. Now it's time for you to receive, not just from people, but from me. I am your Father, and I take care of my own. And now I'm answering. This is not the end. It's the beginning of a breakthrough you never saw coming. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You didn't miss my voice. You didn't imagine the warning signs. I was the one tugging at your heart, whispering to your spirit, giving you those feelings that something wasn't right. You didn't ignore me, you just didn't want to believe that people you love could hurt you this way. But I'm not asking you to stop loving. I'm asking you to start discerning. Because love without boundaries becomes a doorway for destruction. Comment 1515 if your spirit is awake and listening right now. The enemy chose familiar faces to carry out this attack, thinking you wouldn't see it coming. He thought you'd be too loyal, too trusting, too forgiving to confront it. But I am shaking you awake, not in anger, but in love. You've tolerated dishonor for too long, you've explained away red flags, you've given people chances they never deserved. And now, I'm drawing a line. You are not obligated to keep betrayers in your life just because they share your last name. You are not called to suffer in silence just to maintain peace. I did not call you to be used. I called you to rise. And rising requires release. Releasing the weight of people who have taken more than they've ever given. Releasing the need to be everything to everyone. Releasing the pressure to stay quiet so others stay comfortable. You are about to be free in ways you've never felt before. They took from you because they assumed you wouldn't notice. They thought your kindness was weakness, but kindness is not blindness, and your silence was never approval, it was protection. You were trying to keep the peace, but now I am stepping in to bring truth. And truth sometimes feels like fire, but it's the fire that refines, not destroys. You've been trying to carry everyone while secretly drowning, but I'm pulling you out of the waters they threw you in. And I'm placing your feet on solid ground again. The ones who used you never thought I'd expose them, but I always defend the ones who walk upright. I always cover the ones who honor me in secret. You didn't need to fight them, I was already fighting for you. Comment 1717 if you believe God is fighting this battle for you. Your money hasn't just been touched, it's been targeted. The enemy knew if he could drain your resources, he could delay your purpose. If he could distract you with loss, he could slow your progress. But what he forgot is that I am your source, and I don't run dry. I don't go bankrupt. I don't abandon my children. You will see a financial turnaround, not just in income, but in wisdom. You'll stop pouring into what doesn't honor you. You'll stop investing in people who only see you as a lifeline. I'm giving you wisdom in your spending, clarity in your giving, and discernment in your partnerships. No more waste, no more lack, no more open doors for takers. Some of them were smiling in your face while keeping secrets behind your back. But I've seen it all. I heard every whisper. I watched every move. They may never admit what they've done, but they don't have to, I already know. And I will handle it. Not out of revenge, but for your protection. So you can walk forward without being tied to the ones who never planned to walk with you in truth. I am not just removing people, I'm restoring power. The power they tried to steal, the voice you silenced, the confidence you lost. I'm giving it all back. Because this battle hasn't just been about money, it's been about identity. The enemy was trying to make you question who you are. But I say this over you now. You are strong, you are wise, you are anointed, and you are mine. What they tried to bury, I'm resurrecting. The seeds you've sown in pain are coming up in harvest. The doors that were shut in your face are about to swing wide open. Not because of who you know, but because of who I am. I am the one who sees in secret and rewards openly. I'm about to reward you. In peace, in provision, in protection. This time, you won't have to beg for what's yours. You won't have to explain your worth. You won't have to prove your heart. I will confirm you. I will establish you. I will defend you in ways no argument could. And they will know without you saying a word that my hand is on your life. Don't fear the silence that follows this exposure. Don't fear the people who leave. Some of them had to leave so I could bless you without interference. You've carried them long enough, but I'm about to carry you. I'm about to elevate you. I'm about to fill your life with so much clarity, no lie can survive around you again. You are stepping into a season where the ones around you will match your heart, where your circle will carry you in prayer, not just depend on you for provision, where your peace will no longer be interrupted by hidden agendas. I'm not just giving you money, I'm giving you restoration. Watch what I do next. Watch how I flip the situation. Watch how I reveal what was meant to stay hidden. You're not crazy. You were right to feel what you felt. And now I'm bringing it all to the light. Stay close to me. Stay in my word. Stay sensitive to my spirit. I'm going to guide you every step of the way. This is not the end of the road. It's the start of something new, something real, something holy. I saw how much you were giving while others were only taking. You were sowing into people who were secretly plotting against you, and now I am pulling you out of that silent trap. This isn't about hate or revenge. This is about healing. This is about breaking cycles that have run too deep in your bloodline. The same patterns of manipulation, secrecy, and financial abuse that have followed your family for generations end with you. I chose you to stop it. That's why it's been so heavy. That's why the weight felt like too much. Because you weren't just fighting for yourself, you were fighting for what comes after you. Comment, Amen, if you believe that cycle ends now. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You're not being paranoid. You're being awakened. There have been hands in your pockets that you never gave permission to. Conversations about your finances happening behind closed doors you were never invited into. They planned it carefully, thinking you'd never find out. They built stories around your name without truth. But I hold truth in my hands, and I never let a lie stand forever. I'm uncovering what has been hidden. You've prayed for me to bless you, and I want to. But blessings without boundaries become burdens. If I gave you more while your circle stayed the same, it would only increase the weight of betrayal. So before I pour out the next level of favor, I had to reveal what would have sabotaged it. This revelation is not to hurt you, it's to protect you from greater damage later. They thought they could take from you without consequence, but they forgot that you're covered. They forgot that everything tied to you has my name on it. You didn't earn your protection by being perfect. You earned it by trusting me through the storms, and I honor that kind of trust. I defend that kind of heart. So now, I'm moving. Comment 1111 if you know your breakthrough is being protected. I'm shifting the atmosphere around you. You're going to notice people acting strange. Some will pull away. Others will grow distant. That's not rejection, it's release. I'm pulling out every root of false connection. I'm cutting off every person who saw you as a source, not a soul. People who only came around when they needed something. People who couldn't clap for you unless they were getting a piece of what you had. You are not selfish for protecting your peace. You are not cruel for setting boundaries. You are wise for finally seeing the difference between those who truly love you and those who only loved your benefits. Let me take care of the emotions. Let me handle the disappointment. Because I'm making room for something new. I'm sending people into your life who see your heart, not your hand. Who love you without expectation. Who pray for you without asking for something in return. You won't have to question their loyalty. You won't have to shrink to keep them. I'm building a new foundation around you. Solid, honest, true. You've been overlooked for too long. Underappreciated, taken advantage of. But that stops today. I am raising your voice. I am lifting your name, not for status, but for strength. You've suffered in silence, and I've collected every tear. Now those tears will water the soil for your next season. You will not rise alone. You will rise with healing, with clarity, with purpose. I know it hurts. I know betrayal burns in a way that's hard to put into words. But I'm not letting the fire consume you. I'm using it to refine you, to sharpen your discernment, to open your eyes. You are not broken, you are being rebuilt. Stronger, wiser, better. They will wonder how you recovered, how you kept going, how you walked away without turning bitter. And you will tell them it was me. I carried you through what should have crushed you. I gave you peace in places others would have lost their mind. I reminded you who you are when everyone else forgot. This is your comeback. Not loud and flashy, but steady and undeniable. The same ones who misused you will have to watch what I do with your life. Not because you need revenge, but because I'm a God of justice. And I always bring things full circle. You don't need to fear the days ahead. What's coming is better than what you lost. What I'm preparing is more than what was taken. You'll look back and realize it all had to happen. The exposure, the pain, the awakening. Because without it, you would have carried them into a place they were never meant to go. You are stepping into divine alignment. What I have for you requires clean hands and a clear heart. So I'm doing the cleansing. I'm pulling weeds. I'm restoring joy. And I'm handing you the next chapter. You won't have to fight for your place anymore. You won't have to defend yourself. I've already spoken your name in rooms you haven't entered yet. I've already set the table. All you have to do is keep walking with me. They sense it. Even if they can't name it, something is different. That's because I've stepped in. I've placed a boundary between what was draining you and where I'm taking you. What they used to access freely is no longer available to them. You are no longer who you used to be. I've been shaping you quietly, in your pain, in your confusion, in your frustration. I was molding something new in you. The very pressure they put on you is the pressure I allowed to transform you. They thought they were weakening you, but they were pushing you into your purpose, because what was meant to destroy you only revealed how deeply I've marked you with my protection and favor. Comment 222 if you trust where God is taking you from here. Now hear me. I am removing everything that was not built on truth. Relationships, agreements, even financial connections that looked promising but carried hidden strings. I'm untangling you from all of it. You don't need to live under their conditions anymore. You don't need their approval, their handouts, or their control. I've given you freedom, and where my spirit is, there is liberty. This freedom will feel uncomfortable at first, because you're used to carrying too much. You're used to being needed, even when you're the one breaking inside. But this time, I'm calling you out of that place. I'm calling you into rest, into clarity, into peace. You've served everyone else for so long that you forgot what it feels like to just breathe and receive. But I'm teaching you how to rest again. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer now, letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. They're going to wonder why you've changed. They'll call you distant. They'll say you're acting different. That's because you are. You've stepped into revelation. You've seen through the smile, the flattery, the manipulation. And once your eyes are opened, you cannot go back to pretending. Don't explain yourself. Don't defend your growth. Let me be your defense. I am surrounding you with truth. And sometimes, the truth is painful, but it's the truth that sets you free. You are not who they made you feel like you were. You are not weak. You are not foolish. You are not easy to deceive. You were just loving. You were just giving. You were just believing the best in them. That's not a flaw, that's proof of your heart. And I honor that kind of heart. Comment 333 if you declare that you will walk in truth and not shame. There are blessings coming to your life that cannot be shared with people who mishandled the last season. That's why I had to close certain doors. That's why some relationships had to shift. Not because you failed, but because I'm protecting the harvest that's ahead. What I'm about to release into your hands is sacred, and I will not let it be tainted by familiar hands with unclean motives. You may not have received the apology you deserved. You may never hear the confession that would bring closure, but you will receive my justice. You will experience my restoration. I don't need them to make it right because I will. I repay what was taken. I rebuild what was broken. And when I restore, I don't give you back what you lost, I give you back more. You're not going to have to chase anything. Not love, not respect, not money. I'm bringing things to you. You've been in survival mode, fighting to keep what little peace you had. But now, I'm elevating you into overflow, not just in your finances, but in your mind, your spirit, your relationships, and your direction. I've been preparing a table for you. You thought you were forgotten, passed over, replaced. But while they were plotting, I was planning. While they were stealing behind your back, I was setting up your comeback. And when I raise you, it won't be quiet, it won't be hidden, it won't be subtle. I'm going to bless you openly, not to shame them, but to show them that I defend my children. They'll see it and be confused. They'll wonder how you recovered so quickly. But they won't understand that it wasn't luck, it wasn't timing, it was me. I raised you. I healed you. I restored you. And I did it my way, so that no one could take the credit but me. You're entering into a season of clarity. What confused you before will make sense now. The people you were unsure about will reveal themselves clearly. The decisions you couldn't make will suddenly feel simple, because when I remove the noise, peace returns, and where there is peace, there is power. Let go of the need to fix what I'm ending. You've held on long enough. You've done your part. Now let me take it from here. I'm not just cutting people off. I'm closing access to your spirit, your emotions, and your resources. You were too open with people who never respected your space. But I'm sealing the gates. Not everyone gets to walk with you into what's next. What's next will feel lighter. It will feel quieter. You'll notice the absence of chaos. You'll sleep deeper. You'll think clearer. That's what happens when I step in and remove the hands that were tampering with your peace. You're going to laugh again. Not the kind of laugh you fake for others, but a deep, genuine joy. Because the heaviness you've been under is lifting. The delay is breaking. The lies are being silenced. You've come through fire, but you don't smell like smoke. And you won't leave this season empty. Everything that was meant for your harm, I'm flipping it for your good. What they tried to block, I'm pushing forward. What they tried to break, I'm rebuilding stronger. What they tried to steal, I'm returning, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. But I see the weight that silence has carried. I see the pressure it's put on your heart, and I'm not letting you carry that weight anymore. I'm breaking the silence, and I'm giving your voice back. This is not weakness, it's war. A war against deception, against manipulation, against the hidden stealing that's been happening in your life. I gave you a kind heart, yes, but I also gave you a discerning spirit. You saw the signs, you felt the tension, you knew something was off, and while others dismissed it, I've confirmed it. I've been revealing it slowly, carefully, and now I'm telling you clearly. You were right to feel it. You were right to question it. And now you must respond. Comment, Amen, if you're choosing to walk in the truth God is showing you. The enemy wanted to keep you trapped in confusion. He wanted you to think it was all in your head, that maybe you were overreacting. But confusion is not from me. I bring light, clarity, peace, and when I speak, things that were hidden become plain. What you couldn't quite put into words is now being exposed by my spirit. You don't need physical evidence when I've already given you spiritual truth. Trust the voice I've placed in you. Those two people, they were never assigned to walk with you into the promise. They were placed in your life, yes, but only for a season. A season they have extended far past its expiration. You tried to keep them near because of history, because of guilt, because of love, but they crossed lines I never told them they could cross. They handled you carelessly. They took advantage of your giving heart and made it their playground. But I don't allow my children to be played with forever. I give time, grace, space to repent. But when people harden their hearts and keep stealing from my chosen, I act. I warned them. I gave them chances to stop. I stirred their conscience. But they didn't listen. They thought there would be no consequences, and now I'm stepping in not with revenge, but with justice, because what they've touched is sacred to me. Your finances, your health, your energy, your destiny, these are not small matters in my sight. I am reclaiming what was taken, and I'm cutting off what was draining. Comment 555 if you receive divine justice over your situation. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds, but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I know you feel torn. Part of you still wants to believe the best. Part of you wonders if you should confront them, fix it, restore it. But I'm telling you, this is a time to step back. Let me deal with it. Let me reveal what needs to be seen. I will not only expose what happened, I will show you what it was connected to. You'll begin to understand why certain things never worked, why money slipped through your fingers, why confusion followed your peace. It all ties back to what was happening in the shadows. This is not just about betrayal, it's about alignment. I am realigning you with your purpose, your provision, your power. And I cannot allow people with polluted motives to ride the wave of what I'm about to release in your life. They may have started the journey with you, but they're not meant to finish it with you. You've been dragging dead weight, thinking it was your responsibility, but no more. I'm cutting ties, and I'm breathing life into the places that were suffocating. I didn't call you to be a victim. I called you to be victorious. But to walk in victory, you must let go of what's been secretly working against you. You can't keep giving room to those who have proven they can't be trusted with access. This doesn't make you bitter, it makes you wise. This doesn't make you cold, it makes you protected. I'm the one guarding your heart now. I'm the one shielding your blessings. I'm the one ordering your steps. There's no more delay, no more confusion, no more wasting time trying to fix what I've already called finished. I'm moving you forward. And yes, it may be painful at first. Yes, it may feel lonely for a moment. But on the other side of this separation is a peace you haven't felt in years. A clarity that makes everything make sense. A freedom that unlocks the blessings I've been holding back until now. I will not let this betrayal define you. I will not let their actions shape your heart. You will heal, you will forgive. but you will not go back. I didn't bring you this far to watch you settle for familiar chains. I brought you this far to break you free. You are stepping into something I've prepared only for you, without leeches, without lies, without loss. You will recover. You will rebuild. You will rise higher than before. And this time, it will be with people who honor you, protect you, and carry your heart with integrity. I'm not just giving you a breakthrough, I'm giving you a better circle, a stronger foundation, a healed heart, a fresh vision. They tried to break you, but they didn't know who your father is. They touched the wrong one. Because when the enemy comes in like a flood, I lift up a standard. And the standard I'm lifting in your life now is truth, protection, wisdom, and restoration. You are not going under, you are going over. And they will see it. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to explain your decision. I've already spoken on your behalf in the Spirit. I've already released angels to protect your name, your finances, and your future. You will not be robbed again. You will not be blindsided again. The veil is gone. You see clearly now. And once you see, you don't unsee. Stand firm. Don't turn back. Don't water down your truth to keep the peace with people who broke it in the first place. You are not the same. You've grown. You've survived. And now it's time to thrive. It's about what I'm building in you. You've been through too much, cried too long, and carried too many silent battles for me to let this moment pass without purpose. I'm not just delivering you, I'm restoring what was broken in the process. I know how tired you've been. I know how many nights you stayed up wondering if things would ever change. You didn't tell anyone, but you were breaking inside. You kept showing up, doing your best, smiling, giving, loving, but the weight was getting heavier. And I watched, not from a distance. I stood beside you. And when the time came, I stepped in. This right here is my intervention. You asked for a sign, for clarity, for help. This is it. Comment Amen if you receive this as your moment of divine rescue. It's not just about money. That's what they touched. But what they really tried to steal was your peace, your faith, your sense of safety. They wanted you uncertain, confused, dependent on them. But I'm breaking every emotional tie they tried to wrap around your mind. I'm freeing you from that invisible prison where you were always second-guessing yourself, walking on eggshells, and shrinking your worth to keep others happy. You're not crazy for feeling what you felt. You weren't imagining it. What they did was real. The manipulation, the secrecy, the disrespect. But I won't let their actions become your identity. You are not the betrayal you experienced. You are not the lies they told. You are not the theft that happened behind your back. You are my child, and I am covering you with healing now. This healing won't look like revenge. It won't look like confrontation. It won't look like you getting an apology. Healing will look like peace, where there used to be pain. Laughter where there used to be fear. Confidence where there used to be confusion. I'm restoring you from the inside out, not for show, but for strength. Comment 777 if you're ready to receive the peace that healing brings. You gave without keeping score. You trusted because your heart was pure. You hoped that love would be enough to keep things whole. But some people don't recognize value until it's gone, and others only stay close to keep control. I saw their intentions even when you couldn't. I heard their conversations even when you weren't in the room. I watched how they moved when you weren't watching. And I made a decision. I'm removing them not to hurt you, but to protect what I've planted in you. This next season of your life is too important to be shared with the wrong people. You've been asking me to bless you, to open doors, to give you more, but I had to clear the space first. If I would have answered your prayer before this exposure, you would have taken them with you and they would have robbed you again on the next level. I love you too much to let that happen. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've grown too much to keep pretending. You can't fake peace anymore. You can't keep ignoring what's right in front of you. I'm not asking you to be cruel. I'm asking you to be wise. You can forgive without reattaching. You can release without bitterness. I will help you do both. I will help you keep your heart clean while setting new boundaries, because you are not called to suffer in silence. You are called to walk in freedom. They may try to come back. They may say the right things. They may pretend to change. But I will give you discernment. You won't fall for the same cycles again. I'm giving you eyes to see, ears to hear, and a spirit that cannot be manipulated. You've passed the test, you've learned the lesson, and now you move forward. I'm bringing new things into your life, real relationships, real opportunities, real provision, and none of it will come with hidden agendas. You won't have to trade your peace for help. You won't have to lower your standards to be accepted. I'm sending people who honor you, not just need you. People who speak life, not just take life from you. I'm restoring what true community looks like. You are walking into a season where you are covered, where every step you take is guarded by me, where every door you walk through has been designed by my hand. No more guessing, no more doubting, no more being unsure of who's really for you. I am settling that question once and for all. You'll no longer wonder if you're being used. You'll no longer wrestle with hidden guilt. You'll no longer carry the responsibility for everyone else's peace while your own mind is in pieces. I'm calling your soul back into alignment, and I'm commanding every spirit of heaviness to let go of you now. This is more than healing. It's a reset, a cleansing, a divine restart. What they tried to sabotage, I'm rebuilding. What they hoped would destroy you, I'm using as your testimony. They thought they were getting away with it, but they forgot who you belong to. You're mine, and I don't let mine fall without catching them. I'm catching you now, right in the middle of your doubt, right in the middle of your confusion, right in the place where you almost gave up. I'm holding you steady, and I'm promising you this will not end in loss. It will end in restoration. It will end in clarity. It will end with you stronger than you've ever been. Let them talk. Let them wonder. Let them say what they want. You stay focused on me. Keep your eyes on what I'm building. You don't need to fight for truth. I am truth. You don't need to prove anything. I will make it known, and when I bless you next, no one will be able to say it wasn't me.